Hey, how is everybody? Y'all excited for Blade Show? We are down to 1 week. Yeah, yeah, down to 1 week. How about that? Let's see who we got. Bearded Dooms coming from us from outside the the greater United States. He's uh he's having fun with his family. So how cool is that? I hope the weather is great for him where he's at. Oh, that lucky son of a bitch. he's in a cool place right now. But yeah, Dopey's in here. Alrighty. Carco, great. Good to see you, Steven. I am so excited to meet a whole bunch of y'all at Blade Show next week. Hey, Cheeto Bandits and Bandito. Cheeto Bandito. I can't talk today. And there's Crispy Critter. Woo! Knuckle Draggers. Okay. I'm if you haven't noticed from my daily post videos for the countdown to Blade Show, I got sick over last weekend and I've just been all congested and nasty and blowing my face off and ended up losing my voice a little bit just over the last handful of days. So it's been hard. It's been hard. uh, thanks, Spirit of Doom. You can't talk any day. It's hard. So I got some potato soup here. Campbell's potato soup with some extra cheese and stuff in it. A little bit of pulled pork. So that's my dinner. But anyways, and I had jury duty this week. That was fun. I told a couple of y'all about that. That was yes. Selection was on Monday, and that took a little bit more than 4 hours for me to get placed on one of the juries for one of the trials. And then yesterday was the actual trial day. I was there from 8:40 in the morning to 6:45 in the evening with a 1 hour lunch break. That was it. The rest of the time we were kept in the closet under lock and key. No social media, no this, no that. Yeah, all that jazz. So a lot of fun. A lot of fun. For $60. $60 for the 2 days. Yeah. After all we pay in taxes. That's what they give your jurors. 2 days, $60. Pretty sure the manager at Dollar General makes twice that in a day. Dopey. You're too funny. Well, for here in South Georgia, we celebrated something else today. Well, more so the kids did. Hey, there's Stevie. What up, man? So yeah, today was the last day for the kids to be in school. Why can't they go to school year round? When you finally have kids and you suddenly realize during their summer break, now I know what our parents hated too. They hated sending us having to worry about who the heck was going to watch the kids during the summer when we still had to work and pay our bills and do all that other stuff. But yeah, really, Doom, really. Florida only pays $15 a day. I haven't even deposited the check yet. Just because I'm not itching for it to go in. But I have the reason for this live, the reason for the spontaneousness, is I got a package. I got a package. And this is the first time I've ever gotten a package with the leopard print. Is that what this is? Leopard print? What the This is too funny. And a big old thank you. So, I was kind of hoping Maddie would join too, but whatever. He's probably, just getting. He probably might not even be home yet from being at work for the day. Who knows? But here we go. We're not cutting open this package. We are not cutting this package open because I want to see his shirt. Stevie, show me that shirt. I want to see that. That would be cool. That would be too funny. Y'all got jokes today, man. In the chat for Instagram for Blade Show, y'all are just barreling away, just one after another, Hey, there's Dwayne Letterman. Can I open this package? Can y'all just give me a second to open this package? This is supposed to be, like epic for me. I do not have channel stickers yet. I promised myself that I would wait till I had 1,000 subscribers before I bothered to do channel stickers. Because apparently once you do channel stickers, then everybody wants one, and then you're constantly fighting, trying to get more ordered and get more sent out. And I'm not in a quick and in a hurry to go into that madness. Speaking of that, Maddie, where's my sticker? Everybody tell Maddie I want my Mattisfaction sticker. So I went because other people were doing it, and I felt like I had to, I'm not a cool kid unless I do it. I got Urban Woodsman t-shirts. That's right. I got Urban Woodsman t-shirts. Again, because we're going to Blade Show and because I'd like to purchase a knife or two at Blade Show, and I gotta feed myself at Blade Show, I didn't have the money to buy a dozen of these things. And if you're not a damn genius like Dopey is, you might figure out why the handful of y'all that I messaged and asked for t-shirt size, except for Dopey, because that dude's on top of things. But yeah, so there's a handful of people who are getting the very first Urban Woodsman 87 t-shirts. They should know who they are, because I had to ask them for their shirt size. So, but these are 50-50 blend, 50 poly, 50 cotton. So those of us here in the South won't look like the wet t-shirt contest 24/7 because of the humidity that we have down here. And they won't shrink that bad. So I got 5 shirts, two large. I wear a large. I don't know what I'm gonna do or who I might give the other large to. I don't know who I'll meet up there that fits into a large that I feel is worthy of getting the first batch of Urban Woodsman 87 t-shirts. But yeah, so I've got a handful of others here to gift out to a few people that are not that they're more special, but they've just had a big impact on my life, and I'm gonna meet them at Blade Show, and so I just picked a handful of people to get the first batch. So there will be more batches, and hopefully after I am more involved with more people, and I'll be able to send some out. I'll have to mail some. I know. There's a list. It's in here. It'll eventually get on paper. My list of everybody that I want to send one to, and hopefully I'll have about 20 some T-shirts, 20 to 30 T-shirts sent out and floating around in the community to people that I've enjoyed the time that they've given me and interacted with me and hung out with me. And so there will be some Urban Woodsman T-shirts floating around, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's the big news. That's big news. Urban Woodsman T-shirts, and I have to give a shout out to what's her Studio Creations, Papa Rhino and his wife. Hold on a second. Let me pull up on Instagram. Get to her. It's a funny there we go. Miss Amanda. She was so sweet in getting this done for me. Insanely fast. Her it's Sassy Bish Creations. But yeah, it's the same person that did the Mental Health Monday shirts for Massfaction and Sharif, and so yeah, she did these for me. I just sent her the image. This is my makeshift logo, using a little bit of word art and modifying it a little bit so that I could get my A87 in there, and then I did the typing with whatever font that was, and then with pen did the city size buildings that turns into the mountains as the urban wilderness to the outdoor wilderness transitional thing. That's the whole brilliant thought process behind the logo. But and I've always been a big fan of axes and hatchets. That's actually one thing that growing up as a young teen into my older teens, that's one thing that I did. I did a lot of splitting wood growing up, not only so that we had firewood for burning in the fireplace at the house, but also so that I could de-stress with all my teenage hormones and anger issues. Every time a girl turned me down to asking her out, I'd get a photo of her and put it on a stump and then just chop away. No, but yeah, so yeah, I did a lot of log splitting, and I've always enjoyed an axe. So yeah, that's the big news. There's Maddie. Yay! I got T-shirts from Guess You Know Who. Same person you had your T-shirts done. Yeah, she was awesome, Miss Amanda. It was fantastic that she was able to do that so quickly. Because I messaged her like maybe 5 or 6 days ago, and I said, I know it's very, very short, but could you possibly do this for me within the 2 weeks between now and when I gotta go to Blade Show? Is this possible? And she said, absolutely, I can do it. And without a doubt, no fail, she delivered. And they are awesome. They are wonderful. I am so tickled about it. Um, and I'm excited to hand out the few that I'm gifting to people at Blade Show, and like I said, more. Well, I'll order more because they weren't that expensive. That's another thing. Is bless her heart, she did not charge me a fortune for these things. Um, yeah, I love that they didn't cost me $25 a shirt. She's much more reasonably priced than that. So I'll be able to order more, and I'm gonna definitely send a thank you package, a care package, to them for from as my gratitude because I didn't tip her when I sent her the money for the shirts. I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? Everybody loves my handmade gifts, and I'm gonna add maybe a little something extra besides a couple of handmade gifts. I'll do more than just that, um, but yeah, thank you so much. These are great. These are so great. Yeah. So I'm glad they came out really good. They really good, really clean. Really happy with how they came out. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I am so ready for Blade Show. Oh, um, that's really all I got. Anything y'all want me to talk about? I see a whole bunch of y'all are bouncing in here now. You gonna do bad shit. I can do that for myself, you know. I can goof around wearing my own shirt and tell people to check out the other stupid crap that I do. Okay, Maddie. Um, Stevie, is that question directed to me? I don't have an issue with that yet. I'm not that old. The hair's not gray yet. Well, not entirely gray. I don't need depends. I don't have to depend on depends. Um, right, Dopey? Why would anybody bring underwear to Blade Show? Oh, I actually, it wasn't me who did it. It was my younger brother who went to summer camp. He went to summer camp, a week long summer camp, and forgot to pack underwear. My parents had to drive all the way home. It was like a 3.5 hour drive from camp to the house. They drove all the way home, and they mailed him like 5 or 6 pairs of underwear, whatever it was. They had to mail him underwear to summer camp because he forgot to pack underwear. Um, what things have I forgotten? If you can think of the most ridiculous thing that you've forgotten to pack for a trip, throw it up there in the chat. What's the most ridiculous or stupid, crazy thing that you forgot to pack for a trip? I think the weirdest thing that I had was probably, man, I don't know. I mean, I've forgotten my toothbrush, which, whatever, that's not a big deal. I've forgotten my deodorant. I've forgotten charging cords. Um, I was on a camp out with a group, and one of the guys forgot his damn sleeping bag. Just totally like, and it was backpacking trip. Like, how do you when you're backpacking, you got to carry everything, right? So, and you're trying to squeeze everything into a pack, limited space. And back then, sleeping bags were not super tiny like they are you can buy sleeping bags that really compress down to next to nothing. Back then, 15, 20 years ago, sleeping bag was this big old hunky thing that you usually strapped down, tied down, or had dangling on the bottom of your pack. He forgot his sleeping bag. How the hell do you forget your sleeping bag? That was mind blowing. I did forget socks one time, and that sucked. I had only one pair of socks for my 3-day backpacking trip, so it was 2 nighs. Yeah, and I forgot to bring another pair of socks, so I had to wear the same pair of socks that whole 3-day weekend, and that was miserable. Because even after washing them off in the creek, they still, by the 3rd day they were feeling crusty and they still smelled, and it was just, ugh, it was bad. Man, y'all behave and quit flirting with Stevie. It's Friday, so who's on tonight? We got Beast Blades. He's gonna be on, right? And then we got Javon. He's gonna be on. I'll be in the chat for his channel. Here, I'll hold this up again in case y'all want to see it one more time. Yeah, I saw that. On somebody's website, the Micro Yojimbo. I want to check it out for sure. I want to handle it, but I don't think I'd want to bother buying one. It looks cool. I kind of like the idea, but I just don't know if it's really that size is going to be all that enjoyable, and if I'm going to want it. So we'll see. But I definitely want to check it out. They, Beard of Doom, they have shower facilities, and from what I read, of people who have camped there, that state park has probably one of the nicer bathhouse shower facilities of the bulk of the state parks here for Georgia. So I've stayed in many state parks here in Georgia, and for the most part, they have pretty decent, more than decent shower facilities. So just make sure you bring some shower shoes so that you're not barefoot walking around in there. That was one thing when I was in the Navy, that is like, you wear some cheap ass flip flops, wear some kind of shower shoes, so you're not walking around the floor with everybody else's gunky nastiness from the bottoms of their feet. I'm trying to eat, Maddie. I'm trying to eat potato soup. Talking about 3 inches of that stuff. That's disgusting. You're lucky I got a strong stomach. Yeah. That's right. Oh, shoot, man. Now everybody... Am I subjective to Memo's memes? Is he gonna target me soon? Damn. Damn. No. No, don't do it. Please. Oh. He is so good at doing that with his editing skills and everything. And his sense of humor. He really knows how to mash up a good meme from our lives that we do. That dude is off the walls. Well, all right. I don't have anything else to say. Obviously, since I'm leaving Thursday morning to head to Blade Show, the last couple of days of the countdown will be pre-recorded and scheduled to post because I'm gonna be up there at a campsite. But yeah, let's see. There's really nothing else going on. I have nothing planned. Well, my parents are coming down this weekend for Memorial Day, and then they're gonna take my daughter up to their place for about a week. So I'll be down to just two boys, the oldest and the youngest of my blood. And then the wife, actually, I think beginning of next week, she gets one of her daughters arrives for the summer. So, I mean, I'm basically losing a daughter and gaining a stepdaughter. But I don't have to deal with them for too long because I get to go to Blade Show. So that it works out pretty well. Works out pretty well for me. My wife's going to take some time off of work and spend some time with the kids while I'm at Blade Show. So that'll be good for all of them. And it'll be good for me because I need a break from playing Mr. Mom all the damn time. Yeah. So, well, all right. I think we're going to call it quits. It's 8 o'clock. And Javon will be, Bees will be starting up here really soon, and then Javon. So I'll see y'all guys in the chats. And I'm going to clean up from the kids' dinner, tidy up the house so when the wife gets home, she's not freaking out. Like, why does this place look such a mess? That way I don't have to sleep in a tent tonight. Right? So y'all have a good one, and keep watching the countdown as we get into our last couple of days. I've been having fun with that, so I hope that y'all are enjoying that as well. Some of y'all, at least. My dad even, when I was trying to figure out what the details were for their visit, and I was talking to my mom, my dad asked her to ask me, how many days till Blade Show? So apparently my dad's seeing that I'm posting these videos as well. So I guess that was his little teasing jab. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, thank you, Stevie. Yes, for those who can stay up that late on the East Coast or are lucky enough to live on the West Coast, and it's not so god-awful late, Said Faction is later tonight. The late night with Said Faction. So, if I can hold out, maybe I'll take a little nap. I'll pop in there for the first 10 to 15 minutes like I try to do. Right? So, okay. All right. Well, let's call it quits, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching the excitement of the first ever Urban Woodsman t-shirts. And y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. Thank you again, Miss Amanda, at Sassy Bish Creations, for making this happen. Obviously can't do these without somebody with the know-how and the skills as she has. So grateful. Thank you. And y'all take care. Peace out. As Stevie says, deuces. I can't wait to see him. All right, bye.